Hi, this is going to be a super quick, low quality video. As you can see, I'm not even in my office at home. I'm actually in an hotel. I just finished to watch the recording of the streaming of the new Nvidia event where the uh, RTX new graphic cards has been announced. And I was super hyped after watching the recording of the stream, but it just shows how good Nvidia is with marketing because all the RTX is about is ray tracing. And um, the consensus among most of the YouTubers is do not get on the hyper train of these cards because according to Nvidia, these cards are incredibly faster. It's a 1,000 time increase. It's a completely new generation of computer graphics. It's completely the future. But actually, what all this is about is actually ray tracing. What ray tracing is a rendering technology that allows you to have a more photorealistic representation of light. So you have ray of lights being reflected, distorted, refracted, and it's a great technology. Don't get me wrong. It's adding a lot of photorealism to graphics. But are you going really to notice that when playing games? One of the games I may be most interested on was Assetto Corsa Competizione, and I was then telling myself, will I really notice that? Oh, look at those reflection on the hood is much better than I was used to look. Oh, look at those shadows; they are so softer. I mean, maybe, but would I pay a full price for that to get a very uh, meaningless improvement over the graphics? Because what is important here is that Nvidia did not mention anything in regard of like for like comparison. They compare the new graphic cards only in terms of ray tracing, which is something that the 10 series was not even built for. But we don't know how well a 20 series is going to perform compared to a 10 series when we factor out ray tracing in the first place. So this can be a good time actually to buy a 1080 Ti and just let the early adopters and the ones that get hooked up by the marketing strategy of Nvidia to jump on the hyper train and buy the cards. So yeah, the suggestion is not to buy these cards. Nvidia did an event that was really marketing oriented and there was not so much me to show. As well, you need to ask yourself how quickly game developers are going to adopt this technology. It needs to rely on the latest version of DirectX, and all the demo shows were relying mostly on Unreal Engine games. For example, Assetto Corsa Competizione, he's been developed on Unreal Engine, so probably for them was easy enough to implement ray tracing. But what about all the other game developers? What about all the games that don't use Unreal Engine? So I say hold off, wait for the bigger and better YouTuber than me to do their reviews, and do not jump on the hyper train. Do not pre-order the card, and just luckily for us, maybe that will mean that the previous generation will get even cheaper. And I believe as well that the mining won't touch these cards too much because again, their increase in computational performance is really specific to the ray tracing. So I don't see anything significant anytime soon. The only thing, the only thing that no one really seems to have catch up is that at some point in the event is mentioned that the 20 series will be able to focus performances on certain area of the actual render scenes. That may be something useful from a VR point of view, especially now that Oculus and other VR companies are doing eye tracking. So that may be maybe the only thing, but it's too early. Do not pre-order. Cool it down. Wait for the independent review, and wait most importantly for like comparison. How the 20 series compared to the 10 series when we factor out ray tracing. So sorry for the quick video. I just wanted to put out my voice there, and this is what YouTube is great for because we have to fight the big marketing claims of the companies that they want to get on our wallet as soon as possible. So thank you guys. Inform yourself, look around, and don't go on the hyper trade.